Welcome to Working the Hood to locate off-market properties. This Knowledge Golden Nugget video is brought to you compliments of REIKnowledge.com. Knowledge from the trenches. Tap into the minds of seasoned real estate investors. Off-market properties are golden nuggets, and locating them is like panning for gold. Just like actually panning for gold wasn't easy for prospectors, locating off-market properties is quite the challenge, but it is possible. What exactly is working the hood? First, you determine what hood you want to target. In other words, what neighborhood you want to target. This is accomplished by doing your homework of what property type you seek, what price range, and what condition. Once you have the hood nailed down, then you become an expert on it and everything in it. Like what type of houses are there? What is the average square foot? What is the average fixer-upper property value? What is the average recently rehabbed property value? Where are the convenience stores, the laundromats, the churches, senior centers, community centers? Are there block captains or neighborhood associations? You really become an expert of this neighborhood, and you need to, and here's why. But first, let's not forget our supporters. Do you need money for your projects? Have lenders funding your deals. Have them calling you. Just go to fundingforproperties.com. That's funding, the number 4, properties.com. Fill out a form of what you need money on, where you need it, and submit it. There's no cost and there's no credit check, and you'll have lenders calling you. Are you a accredited investor looking for passive returns, passive income? Have you considered investing in mortgage notes? Our friends over at PPR Note Co., that's what they specialize in. They buy and sell mortgage notes, and they gain great returns for their passive investors. And you can touch base with them at pprnoteco.com. Are you a small business? Do you need a website for your business? Perhaps your real estate business or another business? You can go to businessmasters.com. That's BIZNESSMASTERS.com. And for a low cost, monthly cost, you can grab a do-it-yourself website, which kicks the butt of Wix or Weebly or GoDaddy or any of the other do-it-yourselfers. Awesome templates. You can build it several different ways. Fantastic tools. You can create sales funnels and reminders, emails, tons of good stuff over there. Businessmasters.com. Do you have a product or service that our readers should know about? You can reach out to us at hello@fuelforbusiness.com. hello@fuel, F-U-E-L, the number 4, business, B-I-Z-N-E-S-S.com. And if you have a friend or family member that could benefit from any of our videos or our REIKnowledge.com free newsletter, please pass the word along. Now, let's get back to working the hood. You need to hang a poster in all the locations we just mentioned, all those places of business that are in that community. You need to poster it up. The poster will say that you want to buy a property in that neighborhood, not a generic poster that says we buy houses, but one that is specific, saying that you want to buy a property in that neighborhood. In other words, try to make it look unique to you, this poster or this flyer. And where do you want to put them? Church bulletin boards, convenience store bulletin boards, laundromat bulletin boards, senior center bulletin boards, community center bulletin boards, and any other business that will allow you to post it on the wall. In the past, I've even posted it in nail salons and hair salons on their walls, as long as they'll let me do it. And you want to talk to everyone. You want to talk to the block captains. By the way, block captains are very common in urban neighborhoods, as they know what's happening, who's downsizing, who's getting divorced, who's in need of selling for any reason. You want to talk to the neighborhood association leaders because they pretty much know almost as much as the block captains do. You want to talk to all the local preachers, priests, ministers, because they know their congregation, their flock, and they know who needs to move, sell, or otherwise. And then, of course, you want to post bandit signs. What's a bandit sign? Sort of like a garage sale sign. Bandit signs, anywhere where you're allowed to post them. And by the way, you want to check and see what the local ordinances are, because sometimes you can actually get a fine of like $25 a day. They confiscate your sign, and then to get it back, you have to pay a fine, or else they keep it. And you also want to do door hangers. Door hangers can be very, very effective. It's also great exercise. And if it's summertime, people might be out in their front yard or on their front porch, and you come up to hang a door hanger. You can actually spark up a conversation and find out if they or anyone else around is thinking about selling their property. Or maybe they weren't thinking about it. You can talk them into selling it. One more thing. You want to watch for any for rent signs in these neighborhoods that you're working. And then call on them, especially if the property looks a little rough around the edges, because these may be properties that are owned by out-of-town landlords and or uh, older landlords that just don't have the time or don't have the desire to keep up on the maintenance. And this could be great opportunities for perhaps purchases, even though it may say for rent. You never know. You get them on the phone and you say, "It's great. I'd like to take a look at it. And by the way, have you ever thought about selling it?" 9 times out of 10, they would say, "Well, for the right price." And then it just becomes negotiating what the right price is. Working the hood to locate off-market properties is tough. But when you find that gem that no one else is aware of and can negotiate the way you want to grab it, because there is no other buyers aware of it, your heart will miss a beat over the excitement. Trust me, it's a sweet feeling. Keep us in mind for reiknowledge.com if you like to stay on top of real estate knowledge, learning from those who've gained their experience hands-on, and you want to tap into the minds of seasoned real estate investors, learn from their successes or their mistakes. You can subscribe free at our newsletter at reiknowledge.com. When you do subscribe, so that we can be spam compliant, you'll receive an email just asking you to confirm your subscription. A lot of times that email may end up in your spam box. And by the way, it can take up to 24 hours for that email to be generated into your email inbox from the time you subscribe at our website. So keep an eye out for that confirmation email. Check your spam on a regular basis, and make sure that you received the email. And you might want to consider joining us for our monthly virtual meeting. Each month we have a knowledge and networking virtual event. And to attend one, all you have to do is go to our meetup group at meetup.com. The name of our group is reiknowledge.com. So when you go to meetup.com, you can put in the search bar, look for reiknowledge.com group, and then join the group, and you'll be notified of when the virtual meeting is taking place. You can attend the event, of course, from anywhere. You can be sitting in your living room or sitting at the kitchen table. It starts usually at 7 p.m. and runs till about 8:30, one time a month. And it's a combination of knowledge, learning a little bit about, once again, experiences had, successes earned, mistakes made, and fantastic networking. We have several networking platforms, and you're networking with people from all over the country and of all different types of real estate investing. If you can't find the group, you can shoot us an email at hello@reiknowledge.com, and we will send you an invite. See you there. By the way, thank you for your attendance today in our video. May all your panning for gold pay off. And again, check us out at reiknowledge.com, tapping into the minds of seasoned real estate investors, as we are powered by our readers.